Hi, I'm David Cox, immigration attorney in St. Louis, Missouri. We're here at Blondie's again with Lunch with a Lawyer, where we answer your questions and hopefully help you understand immigration law better. I get asked this question more than any other. Good-meaning people who want to, of course, surround themselves with their friends from other countries. It's complicated. You either need to have a family relationship with the person that you're bringing. They need to be a brother or a sister, son or daughter, mother or father, in order to qualify to petition to bring them here, or they have to qualify to come on their own. Tourists can come on their own. Students can come on their own if they're admitted to a university. Exchange program visitors can come on their own if they're part of an exchange program. So there are numerous ways somebody on their own can apply to come to the United States for a specific purpose. And the most common of those is as a tourist or a visitor. The tourist visitor visa can be complicated in applying for because it is a non-immigrant visa. A lot of people have a hard time proving to the consulate overseas when they apply for these visas that they are going to return to their home country. And the consulate is ever vigilant to make sure that they only issue these visas to people who intend to return. Proving your intent to return can be difficult if you're single and you don't have a job, you don't have any children you're leaving behind. Something that will compel you to return is the best way to obtain a tourist visa. And for most people, that's leaving family members behind or leaving a job behind. There are also bonds you can post, but it's up to the consulate to request that bond. It's not something you can immediately offer and have them entertain. So very few people are even allowed to post a bond in lieu of something else that they can prove will force them to return at the end of their temporary stay in the United States. Of course, there's the other category as well, which is business related. If you're an employee of a business, you could be transferred here, or you could come here as a specialized worker if you qualified. All of those require an employer sponsor. So as a basic answer, someone who wants to come here other than as a visitor needs either a family sponsor or an employer sponsor. And by sponsor, I don't mean a financial sponsor, I mean somebody who is related or wants to hire the person. Short of those, it's very difficult to come to this country unless you're just coming to visit our sites as a visitor, or to test out some business options as a business visitor. Well, that happens a lot. In fact, many of my clients are people who met somebody and want to get married. And generally speaking, it's easier to bring someone here as a fiancé and get married in the United States only because the process goes more quickly by a few months. But it's also possible for you to marry overseas and bring your spouse here as a U.S. citizen. But the process is simple. You file a petition, you get the petition approved, they go to the embassy and get the visa in their passport, and that allows them to come and join you here in the United States. So that's a fairly simple, straightforward process. The documentation of that relationship, whether it be fiancé relationship or husband and wife relationship, is the tricky part and why you might want an attorney to represent you. But generally speaking, it's easier. In fact, that's the way most people emigrate to the country, is by marrying a U.S. citizen. This is David Cox from Blondie's in downtown St. Louis with Lunch with a Lawyer.